Hello, Jack Lu right over here, back for another Dota review. Before I do that, before I proceed on, I need to take a look at the replays that I actually played. I didn't take my phone to write out the title for this Dota review. I played 2 games and it's a pretty sad 2 games, although I won both games. The reason why I say that is because basically I feel that I am pretty much on the dependent mode in terms of like wanting to play with like teammates, mates, boys. You know, I am too sticky, I think about what is friends, what is mates, what is boys to me, like, and I'm starting to realize that I'm being too clingy towards people. I think that I need to put myself into a position of being independent. Like, that's it. So we kind of sidetrack a little bit, but we're gonna jump back into this Dota review right over here. Yep. So this Lycan game that I played on the last game itself, like basically these 2 games, right, my priority, my focus, right, during the games, right, was that to find the safe place to farm, like constantly finding the safe space to farm, and I got caught off guard a few times. I would say 1 to 2 times, and it's pretty devastating for me. I would say like it's kind of scary that whenever I get caught off, I think that it is super duper important for myself to be able to learn how to manage my emotions whenever I get caught off, like I get picked off. I need to stay calm, cool, collected to be able to produce a pattern for myself to farm the fullest to the speediest amount. It is a mental game. I think that it comes down to a lot of like mental game for myself to be able to keep on moving as a hero, especially playing as a carry. I got to have the farm to be able to carry my team, to be able to produce the damage to win the fight. I think that is I have been trying to go through this long sort of like a marathon for myself to become as a better player, to help my team to grow. I feel like I need to be accommodating. I need to do some sacrifice to what I want. Like basically sacrifice my needs to help others to be able to produce result as a team. We got to give and take, and that's why I think over communication it's like super duper important that we need to constantly communicate with each other to be able to like think of better ideas, better plans. All of this is just like my very quick assumptions, or it is based on my previous experience, how I think about things and how I actually want to play the game itself. For this next few games, I think for sure the next few games that me playing as the carry role, right, I will look towards into finding the safe spaces to farm, you know what I mean? Like that's my biggest hot take, which is constantly to being able to identify where it's safe for myself to farm at and constantly farm at that area, and then you know just constantly farming, hitting creeps, CS, and get up my items so that when the team fight breaks down, I will be able to team fight well. You know what I mean? I think that I have come to a point whereby it's quite difficult for myself to actually find safe spaces to farm. Maybe that's the reason why. The reason why I struggle so much on improving, I think the main thing is that I don't have like a focus point, you know. I am like doing many things, and which leads me to doing nothing. I think that's a very great way to talk about how I actually perform, how I actually play the games. That leads me to a position whereby I cannot improve at all because I am looking at the wrong stuff. And the good stuff is to bring down to one focus, which is for now will be focusing on where it's safe for myself to farm, to get myself more CS, and that's basically how I get to think about it. You know what I mean? Creep skills is super duper important, super, you know, the things that I actually want to roll on to. It's basically lots of CS, and at this point of time, right, I'm feeling quite tired as always. I think that doing my board writing, it's super duper important time of my day where I can kind of do my self-reflection to the things that actually matters to me, and then me actually reviewing it so that I can actually remember it, not to forget it, and then I can hopefully do actions, how to say, to do something about it, like not just leave it there and then forget about it, and then once it happens again, and then I like, boom, oh shit, like, you know. I think that it's super duper important for myself to be able to look at these games, these Lycan and Luna games, both really very similar concept, which is to focus on the farming. And there's some point of the time whereby I say this to myself, wanting to say that to my teammates, that I trust you guys and I believe that you guys can do the work for me, and I just gonna do what I'm good at, you know what I mean? Raw damage, and output for the teammates, and then focus on my very own strengths, and then perform the freak out, and then we see how it goes, you know. But Dota, I think it's a magical game that it can be anybody's game. It can turn out like it can turn out any way. It can turn out to be anything. I think that it's super duper important for me to, you know, play the game like as if it is my life. You know, it's something that I really enjoy playing, and especially when I get like great plays with mates, that kind of stuff, and then I get super duper happy. I just want to love the process and love the game, and winning international may not be as super duper important as what I'm doing right now, enjoying the process, enjoying the game. That's why I play Dota, you know what I mean? So yeah man, we're gonna carry on because I'm very tired already. eyes like legit going to close off at any time soon. So yeah man, thanks for watching. Peace out guys. Ciao.